All right, team. Sorry about being a couple of moments late there. Needed to locate my Joel to tell me what's going on in the market. What is happening? I got some comments, of course, from the Fed minutes. We'll talk about that. But it seems like we're having this kind of just nothing day, sideways action, at least from what I can see on the tape. I'll find out what Joel thinks. You guys hit the like, hit the subscribe below. You're in at the close.
All right, it is time for pre-market prep at the close.
3 consecutive highs, opened, matched yesterday's low, and then once it took out there, that's all the breakout momentum traders needed.
What's going on, Joel? It looks like the market did not want to do a single thing today. Just wanted to play games with investors.
My bad.
Like
on the late start, I take full credit. I was in the studio from yesterday.
Trying to live in the past.
I thought
Joel.
Mitch was like sawing Z's on the couch or something, was out for a smoke break.
Choo.
But here we are.
No, this
The
market
battle
was taking a nap.
The battle of 3,600. In the future, in the days ahead, they're going to be saying, 3,600. Was it the greatest buy ever in the world? Or is 3,600 just going to be that resistance forever that will never, ever be able to get back through? CPI number, man. That's all it's about. I want to be bullish. I want to say, you know what? This number is going to come in soft. Everyone's overdoing it. Everyone's so bullish. This is such a steal down here. But then every time I say that, man, that CPI comes out, flushes me down the toilet. So I don't know. I'm torn. But Mitch is right. Just a seesaw battle here, trying to break that 5-day losing streak. Trying to get I think we're going to close right at 600, just 3,600 to mess up my numbers. Pre-market high came up short of the regular session high. How many times have we seen that trick? And then they pressed it off the open, right? They're like, okay, man, we're going to crack this thing off the open.
Yep.
No can't do. Fed minutes, whatever. Strong dollar not helping things anyways, except if you got a lot of cash. Up 8.7 cents, 113.12. TLT back in triple digits, up 33 cents at 100.20. Crude, a little bit of a 3-day losing streak, down 220, but off the low of the session at 87.15. Gold down 440, 1681.60. That's looking heavy on support. Silver in the red by 43.7 cents. Yikes, 1905, clinging to that 19 handle. And Bitcoin futures, they're up $190 at 19,090. Ethereum futures, they're in the green too, $17 at 1294.50.
And let's talk a little bit about what, of course, came out on the minutes. Central Bank just kind of reiterating there. And of course, this is something that already has happened, but we get the transcript, right? And so you're seeing here, of course, continuing increasing interest rates, holding them higher until inflation shows signs of abating. They agreed that the rising rates more aggressively now would prevent the far greater economic pain associated with entrenched high inflation. One of the things stated in there, I was trying to read and trying to grasp and get something that maybe not everybody was talking about, maybe something that some people missed. Well, credit in the residential mortgage market remained available for high credit score borrowers, but credit ability for low credit score borrowers continued to ease through July, but remain modestly tight. And I think that is something that they tried to make it seem a little bit better than it truly is, really. I mean, yes, there's low supply of housing out there, and the demand has gone down. But I don't think those low credit score borrowers are being able to actually borrow in this environment. Another thing noted there, participants noted that in keeping the committee's plan for reducing the size of the Federal Reserve balance sheet. This is a topic that I like to focus on. What's going on in the balance sheet? Well, the balance sheet runoff had moved up to its maximum planned pace in September and would continue at that pace. They further observed that as a significant reduction in the committee's holdings of security was in progress, and that progress was contributing to the move to a restrictive policy stance. If you guys remember, before September started, I kind of related to this, that you would see that balance sheet kind of jump up with, of course, the increase of the balance sheet sell-off. That could have been also weighing in on the market of why you were seeing that kind of downside action. And I think that overall, they just said the same thing that they've been saying. Yeah. Interest rates are going to keep going up unless inflation truly changes. And I don't think they're trying to see one report point lower. They're trying to see multiple reports point lower. And so in my eyes, even if we were to come in at, let's say, 7.9, are they going to change their tune?
I don't think so.
They're not. They're not going to change their tune. It would be a good thing, because then they would go ahead and tell you what? Oh, well, our mandate's working. You guys see inflation starting to tick down. But are they going to change the rates anytime soon? I don't think so.
I think that if, we always try and, look at things objectively, and I'm definitely, no economist here. But isn't the Fed kind of like having their having their cake and eating it too? Because the economy's still strong, so that's bad for inflation. But it just shows the resilience of the of the U.S. economy. Mm-hmm. That even with these rates going up at the rate they are, so that's when the unemployment rate starts going up, and which we didn't see last time, which I was surprised. I mean, they're not going to back off. They were transitory for too long, and they're going to be hawkish for too long, right?
Yep. We do got one more topic that I want to bring up before we get into specific stocks, which is the EIA short-term energy outlook that was released today. And I thought that comments like this are definitely important for us, as even here in the U.S. as consumers, to really catch. And here I'll bring them to you. There's a lot more, and I can give you guys the actual link here if you guys want to go ahead and get into this. This is the EIA short-term energy outlook. I thought it gave a lot of insights into energy, but comments like this, that we forecast expenditures for home that heat with natural gas will rise 28%, heating oil by 27%, electricity by 10%, and propane by 5% from October to March. So in our winter fuel outlook, they still see more inflation coming. The price is going higher. How is inflation supposed to turn around if the prices are going higher?
It's not. I mean, and crude. I mean, and also, we've had this discussion about when do they take the numbers, and when in the month do they take them? I mean, it's not apparent that. I mean, some of the commodities have backed off, but crude has rallied quite a bit since then. I don't know what all that stuff means. I think Dennis put it pretty eloquently this morning. It's either, they're either going to crush this thing off a 8.4, 8.5, 8.6 number. And I think you're really going to need to see like a 7.9 or an 8, for this market to rally. Now, if you get that, then the battle of 3,600 will be determined for the bulls or the bears. It looks like we're probably going to get the close right at this area too. We're still weaving and bobbing right around 3,600. So I don't know. Oil going up, more demand in a recession doesn't make sense to me.
Now, in that EIA short-term energy outlook, they also gave their look into Brent crude oil. They said the spot price in our forecast averages $93 per barrel in the fourth quarter of 2022 and $95 a barrel in 2023. So they're actually predicting it to go up. But I think that they're kind of looking at this as finding some stability there between 180. They're calling out 93 there. So we'll see what happens there. Crude stocks are up today, even though crude coming down today. I did see XOM into the green, trying to bounce back into the 100. It's at the 98 handle. And I think we just need to keep watch to see if it can get actually back to 100. But a lot of that's going to just depend on crude overall, right? If it can't keep going higher, well, I don't expect us to get back towards that 100. The battle's on right now. The bulls are trying to carry it. They bought the dip. Will they get back to that 100?
You love your oil, man. You are.
I didn't buy this dip. I got screwed in the last one.
Yeah.
I got screwed in the last move. You guys remember I was on the Oxy at the 64. Yeah, I got screwed in that recent down move. I didn't catch this move. So, I mean, I've already changed my outlook on oil, but it's kind of hard to change everybody else's, right? They just see it bullish, man, and they see energy actually staying strong. Also, the earnings from these stocks aren't going to be weak. Let's just be honest. Let's keep going. Let's get towards the defensive names today. We can take a look at the XLP, or maybe you want to take a look at Pepsi, as they had great earnings. And continued a nice lift there.
Yeah, I mean, if there's something good for earnings season, right? Pepsi getting a nice pop here, and I don't know. I guess I could say I underestimated the strength of this rally. I thought 168, these highs here, would stick, but no, they even pressed this through 170. This is probably one of the best days for Pepsi in quite a long time. Boom. What do you have? I mean, looks like I'd like to see a close over 170. If you get the okay on the jobs number tomorrow, I mean, why not see 172 and all the way up to 173, 172.83? But definitely was not seeing this kind of rally, and the market didn't. We didn't have a super bullish day in the market, but that's okay. Let's do the pre-market 60-minute chart. Once you took out another key, a thing we like to talk about on the show is once something takes out the pre-market high, right? Boom. Well, it went a buck below it, but there you go. Great day for Pepsi. I want to change this chart here for you. Get the 24-hour market here. And did it get Coca-Cola? Oh, there we go, man. Sydney Osborne.
Got it going.
Good job, Sydney, with the sympathy play. Yeah, there, Coca-Cola. But you know what? Man, they sold that thing. It's back near the lows of the session. 56.04 rallied, went to 56.10, went to 56.04. You had a prior higher at 56, and now you're back on the lows of the session. That's not good. And how about Mitch's favorite soda, Keurig Dr. Pepper?
Ooh, I got stopped out on that move today, actually.
38. Is that a juicy number or what?
I got excited out the tape there when I saw the Coke kind of take off there. I went for it. I got stopped out today in that that first little down move. Didn't look too much at that hourly low, though. That hourly low held well. And that's why I love those hourly charts, man. When you get a little bit more inside those hourlies, you get caught sometimes trying to catch the momentum. A good one that also made a lift in this area in defensives. Someone got the kegs going because TAP is getting some lift.
Oh, yeah. The old Molson Coors. Boom. Good day, 48, up. I still got I'd like to see this thing get over 50. Once you're pressing up near the highs of the session. Nothing jumping out at me on this chart. You kind of been in a trading range, and the top of that range, 49.75. You didn't even get there today, 49 to 42. So good day, little sympathy trade. I think you gotta prove that you can get over 50 and hold 50 for another move higher in Molson Coors. And
did Sam make a bottom?
Sam, where is old Sam? Holy mackerel. $150 maybe? I don't know. Let's see. Samuel Adam. Oh, no. Sam's had a big rally off the low. Man, that stock got massacred. Nice move here. Nothing really jumping out of here on this one, but good move. Spoo's losing a little bit momentum here heading into the final 10 minutes. No one wants to be long going into that print. We are now under 3,600. This is going to be a 6-day. Did you know that that's 6 on the floor? Did you know
Yeah.
that, Mitch? I haven't done any of the hand signals lately.
Yeah.
One, two,
There's
6,
been this
7, 8, 9. Prices out here. Prices out here. Quantities here. 10, 20, 30, 40, 100. Buy 100 at the market. And you know what 1,000 is?
what's 1,000?
1,000.
Well,
I've seen those orders before. 1,000. This is buy 1,000 at the market in the S&Ps, and this is sell 1,000 in the market in the S&Ps. And then if they go like this, sell 2,000. And this one clerk used to, Paul used to do this. You know, when they were already short, and they wanted to micro, he'd go sell 2,000 at the market and hurt it.
Well, I'll tell you what, moments like this is what the floors used to be all about, right? I mean, unfortunately, we don't get that action anymore, but check out the New York Stock Exchange tour that I did. I think even Joel might like to check it out. It was with Jay Woods. Can't miss Jay Wood.
Lisa knows the hand signals too.
Yeah.
She'll be like, she'll ask for someone's phone number, and I'll be like, and she gets it right away. She's good.
Hey, there you
Some
go.
some things never go away. And you used
The
to have
spy
the
hanging.
they used to have the different signals for the houses. Like, who's in there? Who's in there buying? Guess who this is?
Who's that?
Come on.
The Bulls.
What firm would that be?
Goldman?
No, this is Goldman.
Oh, Goldman.
What's this? Someone should know this in the chat.
The chat. What do we get?
Come on. Who's
got the pit talk? Who knows it? Who's going to take it?
Merrill Lynch.
There it is. They stepped up to the plate. They knew it.
There we go. And then how about this one? They're not around anymore. You're probably too young to know what that one is.
Uh-oh.
Shearson.
Hey,
you remember Shearson?
Oh, look at that.
Shearson even. And then last one, and I think they're still around, Cargill. Like you're driving a car. All right.
Hey. Well,
folks don't want to hear this anymore.
Bad news. The good news, we got a lesson from Joel about the pit talk. Bad news, market at the close imbalances showing 1.6 billion to the sell side.
I forget what Prudential base was. I can't remember what that was. Yeah. Anyways,
all right, let's get some more stocks in here. We'll do the one that got a kind of an up move today. Norwegian Cruise Lines, the UBS guy taking a shot. Analyst Robin Farley upgrading the shares of Norwegian Cruise Line to a buy rating. Citing improved bookings and occupancy rates. And they got all the cruise lines moving, but of course, Norwegian getting the biggest lift.
Triple D, he said that's one brave guy. We talked about this on the pre-market show.
Yeah.
And he did, and you probably got some people leaning the wrong way, after two big down days. Opened up right near, let's see what the open was. Did they give you a shot at the open? Yeah, well, it had a 30-cent decline, but once it came back up to that open, the old whoops trade, that's a nice day. Will this be it though? We got a high of 1309, and you have a high of 1320. So I think it gets above that. I wouldn't worry. I mean, there's just 13s all over the place. But good day. Did that get CCL over $7? Oh, big deal. Yeah, I did. CCL upset. Oh boy, you got room up to this one, 750 and change if everything's okay. RCL, Royal Caribbean. Boom. That's having a good day. Wow, the guy got it going. And then Change Agent says Airbnb had a good day too. So The reopening trade. That's getting kind of old. American Airlines battling back from got the upgrade yesterday, but going up today. Delta, a little trepidate earnings, right? You got earnings for
Before the
Delta.
bell, Thursday,
Yeah,
tomorrow.
we got some
And
fun. You know what? We're linking.
let's start going through that list. I actually want to put a warning out on one, which is TSM before the bell tomorrow. That could be a stock that could take us down, right? TSM could be a stock that could really kind of report.
Yeah, they got to have low expectations for that, huh? I mean, what's been going on? We're leaking 85.5. That's the low of the session. The Bears are getting a little more aggressive here in the final hour. I don't know what Imbalance has had to say, but we're leaking, as you would say, ahead of that big number.
A couple reporting tomorrow before the bell, right? I'll just quickly go through the list. You got TSM, you got DAL, Delta, you got Walgreens Boots Alliance. That's been getting a little bit of a lift lately. You got BlackRock, BLK. We'll see what happens there. And you got DPZ, the Domino's, putting out, I saw a lot of ads about 20% off. I don't know if that was their attempt trying to get some numbers up. But Fast also going to show up. Fastenal.
The nuts and bolts of the economy right there. Ooh, boy, hanging out. Boy, now some of these
they don't look good.
They don't look good. TradeTheRage.com, though. And Fastenal, the last 4 highs are within 20 cents. The last 4 lows are right in there, too, 25.36. If you're a range trader, that's where you should have been over the last couple days for Fastenal. I tell you, there's only one restaurant stock tone. You know which one's that?
What's that? Bros?
I mean, even this is bad. I mean, I think CMG has kind of had the
Chipotle. Man, yeah, I'll tell you.
I went there once. I didn't like it. You like it there?
I'll tell you right now. I've been a bear for too long on this company. You could honestly, I've been lost in the sauce on Chipotle. They could roll me up and smoke me because I'll tell you right now, I've been bearish since like 3 years ago, and still Chipotle just continues.
Thing? Yeah,
they just beat it out the waters. I'll tell you one thing. They figure their way out in this environment. If they can figure their way out in this environment, get ready for another bull market. When they go back, they'll probably be doing well.
Is Del Taco even around anymore?
Yeah, it was around.
I think that got taken over. You know what? I
think it did.
You know what I call Taco Bell?
Taco Hell?
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Did you hear about their parent company? Supposedly 7 Chains is the owner of Taco Bell, right? And so right now there's rumors out there that they're looking for an acquisition. One of the names mentioned was Dutch Bros.
Yeah,
this was on a Business Insider report.
Nice
JP Morgan
today.
upgraded Dutch Bros from neutral to overweight today. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know if I really want the owner of Taco Bell owning Dutch Bros, but that's just my personal opinion, right? I don't think anybody cares.
Mickey D's. Wow, 240. You got to knock out that 240 seller there. That's big. Hit it today and backed off. So Mickey D's not looking for any upside until you clear 240. What else do we got here coming in?
Let's do Moderna.
Moderna.
Beautiful 50% retracement to the key today, right near the close. If you look at that pre-market move, I tried to draw the fibs on that, and the 50% retracement comes really close to that candle on the 50-minute at 2:30, low of 129.61. It's just above it. It's just right below it there, 129.60s for the 50% retracement. And what I'm talking about is from 121.27 towards 137.88.
Okay.
And the move in the pre-market there was looking for it to come back into that area. I think it's holding well.
Tough. You see, I see the red candle. I see us back off $9 off the high.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. So it's not a great day. Know what? Everyone out of the pool, man. No one wants to be long going into that number. We'll see what happens tonight, of course. But we're leaking. We're going back. We're going to
close below 357.
We are.
That's not a good look.
Yeah. Man. Whew, wow. We'll see what happens in the overnight action. We'll see if
That's
the
it.
Bears have a chance. But this is our lowest close since November of 2020, guys. This is the low close for the year. You just any way you add it up, man. Not much optimism out there for that CPI number, and certainly the PPI number raised a few eyebrows as well. So everyone, get a good night's sleep.
We're gonna
Get
need it
here
tomorrow.
early. Get your coffee. I will be in the right room, right?
Yeah.
Money Mitch will be ready. Triple D is gonna have butterflies in his
Oh,
stomach.
that hair
He's
is gonna be just
Oh,
wild
man.
tomorrow. Get ready, guys. All right,
All
like
right,
always, team. We'll see you next time. Appreciate you, Joe. Like always, we're gonna get on out of here, wrap it up. We'll see you tomorrow. Pre-market prep. Don't miss it. CPI reaction live. It's gonna be some fireworks. We'll see what we get. See you next time right here on Benzinga. Do me the favor. If for any reason you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. We do this every single day for free. Go ahead and just hit the subscribe button. That shows us that you appreciate us being there for you guys and investors all over in the Zinger Nation. See you next time. Hit the thumbs up on your way out. And don't miss the New York Stock Exchange tour.
So the bell podium, everyone has their signature thing. At the NYSE, we have our pillars, but we also have our bell. And every morning at 9:30, before that bell rings, the executive team or the celebrity guest, if we have a celebrity guest, we sometimes have them. Serena Williams just rang the bell a couple weeks ago to commemorate her last run in the U.S. Open. They'll congregate here under the bell. It's a nice photo op, but they'll learn that when they ring this bell, it opens markets worldwide. Even though we do trade pre-market, I know you probably trade pre-market too. The real quotes, the real depth markets are starting at 9:30.
Check that out, team. Thursday, 10:45 a.m. tomorrow. After you get some trading action, you saw the movement, you want to get some entertainment, we'll have some for you right here on Benzinga. See you next time, team. And definitely, you want to check out our swag? Go to swag.benzinga.com. There's some Christmas sweaters there. You want to check those out. Christmas is right around the corner. You might need one. We'll see what happens. See you next time, team.